Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Carlos Augusto. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of...
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for options for movement. Pau Kubasi with a fine tackle. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafinha. Thuram. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a nicely measured pass. Yamal! And he thumps it clear. That's headed upfield. Martinez. Martinez. Kubasi. Oh, there's the clearance. DiMarco. Chance to shoot. Thuram! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tries to get it clear, and now they can spring out of defence. And here's Thuram. Thuram driving forwards, and that has been clubbed away. Place it in low. Thuram! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. There's the shot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 52 minutes is number 9, Thuram.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he latch on to this?
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
The attendance for this match was 81,000.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Kubasi. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's played it in low. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Çalhanoğlu. Now Fratesi. Played back in. De Jong. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Koundé. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Lacking in accuracy.
Thuram controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Pedri. Fermin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Martinez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Please refrain.
Thuram claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.